So correspondence would be next. I don't know, best practices, we're back into that cycle again, I guess. Is there any comment to be, or just make it available?
Who do we have that is doing this training?
What was the suspense date for this? I don't remember. Do you remember at all? Okay.
I just need reminders of the deadlines.
Yeah.
Well, the deadline for the survey, I believe, is November 3rd.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, the deadline to complete the survey, so we all have a few months to hop on and take whatever course, I guess.
And we'll send staff and stuff, so we'll probably wind up sending Aaron and stuff, all those stuff to get some of these percentages. But there's still a certain amount the board has to do.
And I think most of that can be done online.
Yeah, a lot of it can be done.
And you'll send us links and emails, or is this
Uh, Usually, well, we certainly can. And when something comes up that we just don't know which one you would want to pick, I mean, you can go on to SDL and look to see their training schedules of what you want to pick.
But last year, as it got towards November, they sent me something that had a list of all the possibilities.
Yeah.
and I picked
Yeah.
one once I knew the choices.
Yeah, so as I do, I think Aaron does, I know Juanita does, we get emails when trainings are coming up, so we can certainly forward those off to you guys.
These are recordings of those trainings. They haven't happened yet.
All right, and then we have received the letter from the county clerk as far as the abstract is concerned of the votes.
Congratulations on the landslides, you guys.
Yeah. I mean, Jim, you absolutely killed it with 309 votes.
Right.
I'm
Well,
hoping-
that door-to-dooring you did.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping.
That's all the
you-
money I put out.
I'm just hoping you did not violate the rules as far as how much money you raised and then put into the
Yeah,
campaign.
it was close, legal.
Okay, so you will note on this sheet that no candidate filed and that Jeff's name is not on this particular sheet. So what is apparently happening, a letter was sent to Jeff on the same date as this letter, and it's a certain form, SEL 141, which is sent to write-in candidates who theoretically have gained the most votes, and he needs to fill it out, and somewhere on that form, I believe, is he chooses to accept the position for which the voters selected him. So that needs to be returned to the clerk by June 28th. And then the clerk's office will send in a acknowledgement either by email or letter of Jeff's acceptance. And then he will be included in the letter which we need to send back to the clerk that, yes, indeed, we agree and that we believe these are candidates who can serve in the position. So the swearing in will be at the July board meeting. As, I guess, Elizabeth, you weren't here, but as of July 1st, our only board member is Jerry. Everybody else is waiting
In limbo.
to have their oath of office and other things. So even though they won the election, they're not official till then. So,
My process was so easy, I just walked in and like, you're gonna join us.
so, and also to be aware, and Bonnet reminded me, is that there there will be bank cards. I don't know if we receive them from you, or do we just go down to the bank?
I thought the last time everybody
Well,
went in
signatures.
and had to sign the signature.
You have to go in and
card.
You
sign.
have to go in.
You have to go into the bank.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, at Umpqua
Very
Bank.
personal, take ID.
Take an ID.
Jerry sounds like he's been trained.
Yes, so
Invitations here.
that will be the final item, and Jerry has agreed to chair the next board meeting. I'll be returning from Europe, hopefully, that day.
That's not next week, that's the next.
No, yeah, right.
Yeah,
July
July.
the 20th. July the 20th, so. Anybody have anything else they would like to bring up?
So that's the swearing in.
The swearing in, yes.
You won't be sworn
I know, I know.
I'll be sending out a Teams link tomorrow for the next, I didn't want to send it out early. I'll send it out so you'll know that next Thursday.
Okay.
I don't know that it has to be in this boardroom. I assume that Jerry and I can meet and I can get sworn in. At some
Over a
point.
beer.
And then, you know, one of the things that sooner than later, we need to probably talk about positions and who wants to serve on what to do what, so forth, since we'll now have a full board meeting, full board. And Jeff and Simeon, yours are 2-year positions, finishing out the term, and then we go to the 4-year cycle for those two. And the 3 of us are on a 4-year cycle, with Jerry, you completing 2 years of that 4 years. So, you don't look happy.
Sorry.
Still thinking about all the money you put in.
Is there
I got
any other?
blamed for putting us into an emergency situation.
Yeah, I did that.
I just kinda have
It's
to
just,
take a break, I guess.
And I guess this may be the last meeting at which Elizabeth is here in person. I suppose you could turn in the computer, or if you wanna,
She has one more
I was
official
gonna
item.
say, well,
She's got
hopefully
one
she'll
more
be here
official item.
Thursday.
Okay, to
Next
sign
Thursday.
the ordinance.
Yeah.
Right,
Or the, yeah.
okay,
thanks for stepping up and sitting in.
yes.
Yeah.
That was great to do it, and in fact, Dan, he was running around shaking his head. He says, I've never had a person step up so fast and take one of the positions. He was somewhat extremely pleased and amazed that you were willing to do that.
Well, it's funny because I was serving with AmeriCorps at Habitat for Humanity, and I had to set a list of goals, and one of my goals was serve on a committee. And my boss asked me, she was like, what kind of committee? I'm like, I don't know, I just feel like it's something I should do. And then John approached me at Safeway and was like, hey, we need somebody at the budget committee.
He got you in Safeway also, huh?
Yeah. And I said, okay, and then I was here, and Peter Starkey was here, and he convinces me to do things so easily. He's very charming. And so, yeah, it checked that box for me, but also, yeah, just, I've learned so much.
That's good.
And I appreciate everyone's explanations of things and just kind of putting it in layman's terms so I can understand. I really appreciate that.
So she's one busy young lady and doing all the homeless work there, or a big portion of it, at CARE with the new facilities they're talking about and everything else. So she's very busy. And then she's got to, plan a wedding for when?
September 2nd.
September
The
2nd?
shelter will hopefully be opening at the same time.
Oh, wow.
So-
Big, yeah.
I saw that on Facebook.
Gonna be busy.
Okay.
If there's nothing more, we're adjourned at 6:34.
Right.
Good to see you, buddy. It really is.
Yeah.
They're very good.
If there's any more left